Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Hello everyone, whether you're new to New York City or you have lived here for a long time, one thing that we all know is that prices for lunch and dinner are absolutely ridiculous. Lunch tends to go for anywhere between $10 to $14, dinner ends up being $20 to $25. It's super expensive. The goal of this video is to show you how to pay $4 to $5 for lunch. Just to rephrase that, the goal is to beat Trader Joe's prices by going out to eat. That is the gold standard. Let's start with my favorite app. I'm gonna be brutally honest as to what is my customer acquisition cost. I got a notification on my Uber app that said you can get $40 by downloading Uber Eats. No one needs to know that I would have downloaded it for maybe $20, probably $10, maybe even $5, but I'm happy to report that it was $40. The key to remember here is that all of these apps that launch in the city, all of these businesses, they have a marketing budget and they're trying to acquire customers. So they're willing to spend money on you. Let me tell you why I love Uber Eats. First of all, there's so many restaurants on there and so many of them have all kinds of deals. They have buy one, get one free. They have, $10 off of $40. And the best part is that they also, Uber Eats itself will oftentimes ping you and offer you an extra 5, an extra 10, 30% off, whatever it is. There's this concept in the travel hacking, budget hacking world called stacking. Stacking is the idea of applying multiple coupons at once in order to get the lowest price. Who is out? Seamless/Grubhub. They're kind of the same app and they're pretending not to be, but they are, and it's unfair to the consumer. Let me give you an example. First of all, there aren't a lot of deals on these apps anymore. The way Seamless works is that it says that if you've already used a discount, you can't use it again. I do have a hack for this. I actually changed my credit card in the past year and I found out that all of the old Seamless promos that were no longer applied because they said you've already used this were now applicable. If you use a promo on Seamless, Grubhub will say you've already used a promo, you can't use it on our app as well. So they're literally the same thing and it's not fun. I absolutely love this new app. It's called Seated. And the way Seated works is it wants to cut out the third-party fees that people are paying by ordering through Seamless and Uber Eats. So what they're saying is you will either order through the restaurant, order delivery or pickup, or you make a reservation and you pay at the restaurant. And as a result, Seated will actually give you cash back on the transaction. And the cash back ranges anywhere from 5% to 40-50%. I've even seen 80% on the app. However, the key to Seated is that it really works best in Midtown. Alright, let's talk about who's hanging on by a thread. I still have this app called LevelUp on my phone, and the premise of LevelUp was to essentially say, remember those little square stampy cards that you used to get, and if you ordered 10 meals or 10 coffees, you'd get one extra sandwich or coffee for free? That premise, but on the app, and the app records it for you. So you can either order ahead or you can open up your phone and scan LevelUp as you're in the store. So usually it's like you spend $100 at a salad place and then you can get $10 off your next salad. So that is really great, but I think the problem with LevelUp is that it never really took off. It doesn't have a lot of restaurants, it doesn't have a lot of selection, so really it's pretty specific and you should be around Midtown in order to maximize on it. Alright, this is the newest one that I've heard so far. It's called TooGoodToGo. Love the idea, sustainability focused. The idea is that restaurants throw away a lot of their food, and in order to minimize that, they'll say you can pick up food at the restaurant at night after they're nearing to close. They know they're not going to sell the food, and you can pick it up for a cheaper price. I know people who have used this app, but I currently live on the Upper West Side, and it's really impractical for me to go out somewhere at 9 p.m. and pick up food that's still, $6, $7 sometimes. So I haven't found this really practical. If I needed to order at 9 p.m., I'd probably just order Uber Eats or Seated. A really fun niche app that you might not have heard of is called Chowbus. Chowbus is a brilliant idea to support Asian restaurants, just Chinese food, Thai food, and the like. And basically the premise here is that you will see all those Asian restaurants on the app, and there's tons of deals and discounts as well. Personally, I haven't used this a lot because I like to eat vegan food, and a lot of Chinese food tends to be heavy on the beef and the pork and the fish. I did order a delicious cheesecake and bubble tea from this bakery called Grace Street Bakery on Chowbus. They delivered it and it was absolutely no problem. It was delicious. So I do see that Chowbus has a lot of value, but I do see that it is pretty niche. And on the other hand, it does have a lot of selection that is even better than TooGoodToGo and LevelUp. Finally, a couple of spotlights in the city. One thing that you might have seen is that restaurants such as Panera and Pret are trying to sign people up for this unlimited coffee idea, and Panera Bread was offering 3 months of free coffee if you sign up. After 3 months, I said, okay, I no longer want this. I didn't think the coffee was amazing, but it is free coffee, so I definitely tried it. Actually, I got it a lot when I was getting LASIK surgery, so after every checkup appointment, I would go into Panera and grab a coffee, but there's no Panera nearby, so I decided to quit, and they said, don't go yet, we'll give you another 3 months. So in theory, you can try to get 6 months of free coffee from Panera if that's interesting to you. Finally, I know that my Chase credit card is offering a free subscription to DoorDash. I haven't used that yet because, as I mentioned before, I really love Uber Eats. I haven't really used DoorDash at all. It's something that I will look into eventually. The moral of this story is that especially when a new restaurant app launches, definitely sign up. They have a huge budget to spend on you, and you will maximize the value in the first couple of months, in the first year that they're around. I'm gonna go ahead and end on a very personal story, and that's the reason I am budget conscious was because my first job was taking care of 4, 5, and 6-year-olds at a learning center and trying to get them to pay attention, and it was paying $7.25 an hour. And when I look at Manhattan prices and I think, okay, that one lunch is gonna cost 2 hours of wrangling this child, it puts everything in perspective. So anyway, you get that there's a little bit of scarring, a little bit of budgeting, all of those things make for a really financially responsible person. Anyway, thank you, have a good one, and order some good food and enjoy it. You're in Manhattan.